Welcome, everybody. This is Fuller Digital Solutions live here in Hinton, Iowa at Dedeker Baseball Field for a little regional action, Sub-State 8 Class 2A, where Hinton hosts the visiting Ridgeview Raptors. Hinton comes in with an overall record of 14-8. Ridgeview 14-7. Should be a good one, set to first pitch for 7 p.m. As my norm, I want to give a shout out to all our sponsors that make this possible. When we come live like this, video sponsors include Jim's TV and Appliance out of Odabote, Denise Van Dusen Farm Bureau in Ida Grove, Avela Bank in Holstein, Backdrop Bar and Grill in Holstein, Holstein Senior Living, Agnew Sozeman Insurance in Holstein, Holstein Manufacturing, Holstein Supermarket, Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove, KCHE Radio in Cherokee, Loaf Schumann Rec Center in Holstein, Power Solutions out of Alta, Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, Rod's Fertilizer in Galva, Rooted Boutique in Holstein, Sioux Valley Family Health Cherokee, Adam Henderson State Farm in Holstein, Stevenson Hardware Holstein, Whitmer Spine and Sport Chiropractic Holstein, Wiffles Hybrids out of Shaler, and then bottom ticker sponsors, which you'll see when we go live, brought to you by Denise Van Dusen Farm Bureau in Ida Grove, Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove, Sioux Valley Family Health Cherokee, Rick Angel Insurance up there in Cherokee, Nicholas D. Jensen Funeral Homes out of Holstein, Correctionville and Mobile, and MHI in Cusco, located in Cherokee. Go ahead and take a break here. We'll be right back with starting lineups. This is Matt Nobles with Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports. We'll be right back.
Second out. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
There's two things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those two things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
Welcome back here to Hinton for 2A Sub-State 8 action here. Hinton was the 2 seed, so they came in here with a bye. Ridgeview played OABCIG at home on Saturday, escaped with a 11-1 10-run rule victory against our neighbors to the south, OABCIG, to make it to this game tonight. On the top side of the bracket looks to be Underwood and Cherokee. They're playing down in Underwood. And then on the bottom side of the bracket, Clarinda and Shenandoah facing Clarinda, as well as Red Oak and Trainer. Starting lineup for the Hinton Blackhawks. Batting first, playing center field, Bo Cook, a senior. Batting second, playing first base, is Carter Worden. He's a senior. Batting third and DHing for Caden Turner, the catcher, is Glenn Carlson, a senior. Batting fourth and pitching is Dylan Hartman, a senior. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, Caden Barrett, sophomore. Batting sixth, hang on 1 minute. I got to check the sixth spot. Batting fifth is Dawson Spies. He's an 8th grader playing left field. I got to double check on the 6th batter. Batting 7th is Brogan Lake, a sophomore. He's playing third base. Batting in the 8th spot, Carter Allen, a senior, playing right field. And then in the 9 hole, playing second base, is Carver DeGroot, a freshman. And then for your Ridgeview Raptors, batting first, playing center field, Trayson Price, senior. Batting second, playing shortstop, freshman Blake Murtu. Batting third, playing catcher, Kinnick Jensen, also a freshman. Batting fourth, playing first base, Cale Murtu, he's a senior. Batting in the 5 hole, left fielder Gavin Voss, sophomore. In the 6th hole, pitcher Caden Beatty is also a senior. In the 7th hole, Owen Worth, and he is playing third base, and he is also a freshman. In the 8th hole, DH Lucas Heilman, a freshman, playing DH for Ethan Mason at second base. And then in the 9 hole, Noah Struck, a sophomore, playing right field. That'll do it for your starting lineups. Go ahead and take a break, and I'll be right back. Sounds like they are shooting for first pitch at 6:55, which is in about 7 minutes. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports. We'll be right back.
Cook what you want, when you want it, with a new Maytag range. Make crispy favorites using air fry. Delicious baked goods with the help of convection, and tasty broiled vegetables and meats all right in the oven. Cleanup is easy with the included dishwasher-safe air fry basket and self-cleaning oven. Visit Jim's TV and Appliance to see Maytag gas and electric ranges with the air fry feature. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odobolt, serving the area for more than 65 years.
We're buying a bigger home.
A 4-bedroom, but, with room to grow.
Your ocular cavity is malfunctioning.
Because we want kids.
Calculating offspring life insurance.
No, wait. We only have a cat.
Calculating farm insurance.
Is there somebody else who can help us?
Only a human who knows you can create a plan that's right for you. That's why for 80 years we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farming Agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
Ignorant Stossman, your local Grinnell Mutual Member Insurance Company, understands the value of teamwork. That's why we are looking forward to the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes on our baseball and softball teams. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork, trust in tomorrow. Contact me, Lauren, or Dave at Ignorant Stossman Insurance Agency today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Welcome back here. All right, looking at War Eagle standings. Hinton finished in the 4th spot in the War Eagle Conference with a 7-3 record in the conference, 14-8 overall, which I said earlier. Finished behind Remington St. Mary's at 9-1, Galen Catholic at 9-1, and Akron Westfield. On the Ridgeview side, they finished the Western Valley Conference in 3rd place overall, 7-3 mark, and 14-7 overall, finished behind Kingsley Pearson, who's ranked in the state, and then Woodbury Central at 9-2. So should be a good one here. I would think be pretty evenly matched. So we'll see once we get started how things play out. Ridgeview had a very, very good game the other night against OABCIG. See if they can hit on all cylinders like they did against our Southtown rivals, OABCIG. Maybe get on a roll, sneak out a win, and see what happens. So we'll go ahead and take another break. We'll be right back for starting lineups in the national anthem and get this one rolling. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports.
This is Iowa. And Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 15 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank. Member FDIC.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Class 2A District ball game between the Ridgeview Raptors and the Hinton Blackhawks. The winner of tonight's contest will move on to the District Championship, which is on Saturday, July 8th, at a site to be determined at the moment. Please remember that all postseason tickets need to be purchased in advance using hometown ticketing. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting Raptors will be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. Batting first and playing center field, number 10, Trayson Price. Batting second for the Raptors will be the shortstop, number 1, Blake Mertu.
Come on back to the Backdraft in Holstein. They have enjoyed and will continue serving you the finest in Backdraft to go. But you deserve a night out, a night away from home, no dishes after your meal, and a family-friendly social atmosphere. Sometimes getting out of the house is just better. And it's always better with the Backdraft menu. Pizzas, burgers, prime rib. Time to come on back to the Backdraft in downtown Holstein and extinguish your hunger.
Third base, number 22, Warren Worthen. Batting eighth and designated to hitting tonight, number 42, Lucas Heilman. Will be designated hitting for the second baseman, number 2, Ethan Mason. And finally, batting ninth for the Raptors tonight, playing second base, number 8, Noah Struck. Raptors are coached by head coach Eric Mertu and assisted by Jacob Mertu and Jeremy Lambert. The Raptors enter tonight's contest with a 14-7 record. Now for the Blackhawks, who will be on the home team on the scoreboard. Batting first and playing center field, number 9, Bo Cook.
I'm Darren from Holstein Manufacturing and Holstein Fabrication. Our company was built upon making the best in residential and commercial grills, and we still do. But we have grown, added laser cutters, and expanded our services to offer fabricating and manufacturing of just about anything. We use only the best products. No shortcuts are taken, which means a better result for you. We'd love to help manufacture for you and your company. Please check us out online at holsteinmfg.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are live here in Hinton, Iowa at Dedeker Baseball Field. Little second-round baseball action in this Class 2A Sub-State 8 baseball game where you see two powerhouses collide. Hinton with an overall record of 14-8 and Ridgeview at 14-7 trying to advance. It's winner go home time. We're just about ready to play ball here, so everybody strap up. Here's going to come up the number one hitter for Ridgeview, Trayson Price, the senior, trying not to end this run. Fouled back for strike one. The pitcher, Dylan Hartman, he's a senior. Delivery bunt attempt is popped up foul. Price finds himself down 0-2 quick here. Dylan Hartman comes into this contest with a 2.65 ERA. Overall record of 4-2. Breaking ball is going to be good. Hartman with the K to start this one off is going to sit Price down. That's going to bring up Blake Murtu, the starting shortstop. He's a freshman for Ridgeview. Murtu has an average of 371 this year. That's going to be low and miss for ball number one. Murtu steps in here. It's going to miss high. Murtu up 2-0 here in the count. Hartman retired Price, the first batter for the Raptors. Second one delivered, ripped down the third base line, and is going to be foul. Counts 2-1. One down here. Delivery, breaking ball, misses high. Count 3-1 here in favor of Murtu. Raptors looking to get their first base runner on with Kennick Jensen sitting in the on-deck circle. It's going to be a called strike on the outside corner. Taking the count full against Murtu. Delivery by Hartman, and strike and swing and a miss. Hartman retires Murtu. Two outs here. Kennick Jensen's going to step up. He's a starting catcher. Got him at a 307 batting average on the year. Hartman retired the first two batters here for the Raptors, looking to do the same. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. Hartman doing a good job of starting on top here. Another curveball misses high. 1-1 the count, evened up. Breaking ball misses outside. 2-1 now. Raptors got two outs here, trying to get a base runner on. Hartman's going to come with a fastball inside, called strike. 2-2 is the count. Breaking ball misses high. That's going to take the count to full. Two outs here. Kennick Jensen, the freshman's looking to get a base runner on here for the Raptors in the first. It's going to miss low, and that'll put Kinnick on. It's going to bring up senior first baseman Cale Murtu. Murtu, let's see here. Cale, senior, 368 batting average. Throw back to first is not in time. Hinton Blackhawks got 2 outs here. Runner on first. Hartman doing a nice job, retired the first 2 batters on strikes. Curveball misses. Oh, never mind. Caught the outside corner. In there for strike 1. Big smash to center field. And center fielder catches it, and that'll do it here for first at bat for the Raptors. No hits, no runs. 0-0 is the score. We'll take a break here. Be right back for the first at bat for the Blackhawks. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports.
Life is about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
Value in every shopping experience at the Holstein Supermarket.
We know we're a smaller guy, so we can't always compete all the time with the big stores, but we try to offer a fair price, good products. We want you coming back, so we're not going to try and mess around with pricing on you. We try and eat as much of the cost with freight rates and everything going up. We're just trying to keep people coming in. We know everybody's budgets are tight. Ours are. I got good employees that we can steer you in the right direction for what you want. So thank you for choosing the Holstein Supermarket, where we value you.
Welcome back here to Hinton, Iowa. For the Raptors, starting pitcher Caden Beatty, senior. ERA on the year is 4.41, 1-1 record. Let's see. Kinnick Jensen, starting catcher. Owen Worthen over at third. Blake Murtu at short. Ethan Mason at second. Cale Murtu at first. Over there in left field, Gavin Voss. In center, Trayson Price. And then over there on right is Noah Struck. First hitter here for the Hinton Blackhawks, the center fielder, Bo Cook, a senior. He's hitting .242 on the year. Popped up over to Cale Murtu at first. And he's going to retire the number 1 batter here for the Blackhawks for the first out. Two pitches there by Beatty. Second batter, the first baseman, Carter Worden. Swing and a miss for strike number 1 for Beatty. Worden's also a senior. Batting average 2.284. Curveball misses outside. Evens up the count at 1-1. It's going to bounce off the ground. Ball number 2. 2-1 is count here against Worden. Nice pitch. Just misses on the outside corner. 3-1's now the count against Worden, the senior first baseman. Beatty's ground ball over to Worthen. Struggles with it. Throw across the diamond is in time. Nice play there by Owen Worthen to eat that one up. Bobbled it, regained control, and threw him out at first. 2 outs now for the Raptors. It's going to bring up in the 3-hole the DH, Glenn Carlson, a senior. He's batting for Caden Turner, the catcher. It's going to miss high. Ball number 1. It's in there for a strike. 1-1's the count. Nice pitch there by Beatty to even it up. Just outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Good pitch. Jammed up. Center fielder Trayson Price runs under it. That'll do it. 1-2-3 here for the Raptors in the first. That'll take us to the top of the second inning here. No runs by either team. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports. We'll be right back.
Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site, allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Gavin Voss stepped in, first pitch swinging, and pops out to the third baseman. That'll be out number 1 for the Raptors. Let's bring up the starting pitcher, a senior, Caden Beatty. Beatty's batting average, .349. Swings at the first pitch, up the middle. Shortstop gets underneath it, and the throw is in time for out number 2. Hartman, 2 pitches, 2 outs. It's going to bring up the third baseman, Owen Worthen. Worthen hitting 240 on the year. Hartman delivers. Swing. First pitch. Got a lot of it. Center fielder runs underneath it. Loses it in the sun. Worthen turns, rounds to second. Stand up double for Owen Worthen. Owen got a lot of that ball. I thought the center fielder was going to get underneath it and kind of lost it at the last second. That'll bring up Lucas Heilman, the designated hitter. He's DHing for Ethan Mason, the second baseman. Worthen at second. 2 outs here. Curveball in there for a strike. Hartman throwing a lot of off speeds. That's low. Evens up the count at 1-1. Ridgeview looking to do a little damage with 2 outs here. Worthen stand up double. Curveball is going to hit Lucas. And looks like the umpire said he leaned into it, so going to be 2 balls, 1 strike here against Heilman. That's low. 3-1's the count here against Heilman. Noah Struck sits in the on-deck circle, the number 9 hitter for the Raptors. Hartman delivers. That's going to be low. That'll be ball number 4. That'll put Heilman on. Runners at first and second for the Raptors. 2 outs here. Noah Struck, the right fielder, is going to step in here. Swings at the first pitch, just misses. Noah Struck, a sophomore, batting .245. Ball gets away. Owen Worthen's going to go down to third. Throw down to third is not in time. Worthen moves over. Heilman to second. Nice aggressive base running by the Raptors. Runners in scoring position here for Noah Struck. 1-1's the count. 2 outs. Hartman delivers. Called strike. 1-2. Look kind of low. Noah Struck belts it. Center fielder's underneath it and caught, and that'll do it here for the top of the second. No runs scored by the Raptors. That'll bring up the Blackhawks here in the bottom of the second. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports. We'll be right back.
"24/7 means 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, which I'm sure you already knew. But did you know the Loaf Schumann Rec Center in Holstein is now available 24/7? It's official as of February 1st, giving you even more value to your very valuable wellness membership. A full gym, cardio equipment, free weights, however you like to work out, you can now do it 24/7 with the new 24/7 access at the Loaf Schumann Rec Center in Holstein.
Welcome back. All right, first up for the Hinton Blackhawks, number 4 hitter, the pitcher, Dylan Hartman. The senior is going to try to help his own cause. Beatty did a nice job getting the Blackhawks to hit into some pop flies and ground outs. That's in there for strike 1. Nice job by Beatty to start ahead in the count here. In there for strike 2. 0-2's the count here against Hartman. Just outside for ball number 1. What a great spot for that pitch. Could have gone either way. Beatty, slow curveball, popped up. I don't know if Mertu didn't see that ball. Kinnick Jensen ran all the way from the catcher's position and almost got to that ball. All right, count remains 0-2 against Hartman, the starting pitcher for the Blackhawks. High. Sorry. 2-2's the count now. Evened up. It's hitting the gap. And it's down. Trayson Price runs it down. Hartman looks like he's going to have a stand-up He's in there for a double. Good start for the Blackhawks here in the bottom of the second. Beatty just hung one, and Hartman made him pay. They'll bring up number 3, or the 5-hole hitter, Dawson Spees. He's an 8th grader. Squares to bunt. Bunt's put down. Beatty chases it down over to first in time. That's going to move Hartman over to third. Nice piece of small ball hitting there by the Blackhawks. Spees does his job, and Caden Barrett's going to step in here. Caden Barrett's a sophomore. He's playing shortstop. Low for ball 1. High for ball 2. 2-0's the count here against Barrett. Hartman down at third. Raptors got 1 out here. And that's going to be high. 3-0's the count here. That's in there for strike number 1. 3-1's now the count against Barrett. Hartman down at third. 1 out here for the Raptors. Raptors infield's in, playing in. Curveball's in there for strike 2. That's going to full count now. Ridgeview trying to look the runner back at third. Foul back. Count remains full. See if Ridgeview can get a ground ball here. Look Hartman back over at third and get the runner out at first. Full count here. See if Beatty can help his own cause and get the K here. Fouled up, or up to the third baseman. Worthen catches it. That's good enough for the second out. Raptors got 2 outs now. That was a big out there for the Raptors. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 against, let's see, Brogan Lake. He's a sophomore in the 7 hole. He's a third baseman. That misses inside. Evens the count up at 1-1. Ridgeview's got 2 outs here. Hinton does have a runner on third here, trying to do damage with 2 outs. That's going to miss inside. And the umpire's going to say it hit him. And that'll put Lake on first. Had to have just grazed his jersey. Didn't look like much. Carter Allen, a senior right fielder, is going to step up here now for the Blackhawks. Pinch runner enters number 18. And I'm not sure who it is. So runners at the corners here for the Blackhawks. Still 2 outs. And the 8-hole hitter for the Blackhawks in the box. In there for strike 1. Job there by Beatty to start ahead. Swing and a miss. 0-2's the count here. against Mr. Allen, a senior. It's going to miss outside corner. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. Score remains zeros. Beatty in there for strike 3, and that'll do it here for the bottom of the second. Raptors come up to bat here for their third trip. We'll see if they can get some runs across the plate. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports. We'll be right back.
Do you need a reliable and affordable electrical contractor for your home, farm, or business? Whether you need installation, repair, or maintenance, Power Solutions is the right choice for you. Power Solutions is a locally owned and operated company based in Alta, Iowa. Power Solutions has been serving Northwest Iowa with professionalism and reliability. Power Solutions also sells and services Briggs & Stratton generators, so you have power wherever and whenever you need it most. Don't wait. Call Power Solutions today at 712-200-4160 or visit them online. Power Solutions, the only solution you need.
Hartman's going to remain on the mound here for the Blackhawks, the senior. Top of the order for the Raptors. Third inning here, second time around for the Raptor hitters. Big Bender in there for Hartman, in there for strike 1. Raptors been swinging at a lot of first pitches, I think, hoping to stay away from the big Bender. Hartman falls off the mound there. That's in there, going to hit the dirt for ball number 1. 1-1's the count against Trayson Price. Hartman throws a lot of breaking balls, and I think Ridgeview's trying to hit that first pitch. Another Bender catches the corner. Strike 2. 1-2's the count. Little sawed off, and first baseman almost gets there. That's going to be a foul ball. Count remains 1-2 on Trayson Price. Hartman delivers another curveball. Trayson does a real nice job of fouling that off to stay alive. Swing and a miss. Drop, third strike. Down to first is in time for out number 1 to retire Trayson Price. That'll bring up Blake Mertu, the starting shortstop. Curveball hit by Mertu over to the second baseman to retire Mertu on the first pitch. 2 outs here for the Raptors. Going to bring up Kinnick Jensen, another freshman catcher. First pitch is in there for strike number 1. Hard hit down the first baseline is foul, just foul for strike 2. Jacob Mertu over that first was like, we could have used that to be inside the base. He might have still been running. 0-2 is the count here on Kinnick Jensen in the top of the third. Still nobody able to get a run across the plate. That's going to be high for ball number 1. 1-2 is the count against Jensen. Ridgeview looking to get a runner on base here in the top of the third. Big bender by Hartman is good enough to finish the top of the third off here for the Raptors. That'll bring up the Blackhawks on their second time around. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports. We'll be right back here to Hinton Diedrich Baseball Field for more baseball action.
At Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, we want your corn and you want the best price. We can both win. We strive to give you multiple marketing tools for your toolbox by offering a variety of contracting options, including basis, minimum price, HTAs, bonus premiums, and accumulators. You work hard for each bushel, and we work hard to give you every penny you deserve at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
A personalized approach to maximize profits on your farm.
We try a lot of the new stuff on our own ground before we go and recommend it to the growers so we know how it works and whether we think it makes a good fit for the customer or not. Rod's Fertilizer and Sales, your farming friend since 1985.
A personal approach to your farming operation at Rod's Fertilizer and Sales in Galva.
They can come in and get stuff answered right away instead of going through the corporate chain. We would love an opportunity to earn your business at Rod's Fertilizer and Sales, your farming friend since 1985.
It was in a bad spot, too. You got a little cloud cover now. Welcome back here to Diedrich High School baseball field here in Hinton for Class 2A Sub-State 8 baseball action. Ridgeview comes to Hinton here. Scores 0-0. Bottom of the third. Both teams struggling to get base runners on. Beatty, first pitch, fouled back for strike 1. Beatty delivers. Strike called. 0-2's the count here. Two seniors on the mound battling here in a nothing contest. Beatty delivers. Just misses on the outside corner. Brings the count to 1-2. Curveball misses outside. Evens the count up at 2-2 here. That's going to miss low. Full count. Carver DeGroot in the box here for the Blackhawks. Fouled down the third baseline. Out of play. Remains full count. Beatty delivers. Ripped over the third base's arms. Over there to Gavin Voss in left field. He's going to knock it down. That'll put DeGroot on first. This will be the number 1 hitter here for the Hinton Blackhawks. Second time around, throwdown is not in time. Just a little high by Jensen. Pretty close play though. DeGroot's going to take second. Curveball, foul, out of play. Square. Bunt down the third baseline is perfect. And in play. Moves the runner. What a great bunt. Not everybody out there can appreciate a good bunt like I can. That was absolutely gorgeous. Runners at the corners here for the Blackhawks, looking to do damage here in the bottom of the third. No outs. That's in there for strike one. Carter Worden, a senior, batting .284, stands in the box here for the Blackhawks. That's going to miss. And nice job by Kennick Jensen to block that one. Probably saved a run. The backstop here for Hinton is pretty far back. I think if a ball gets away, the runner over at third is going to move over pretty easy. Runners at second and third here for the Blackhawks. Beatty in the windup. Going to miss outside. 2-1 count. Beatty finding himself in his first jam of the night. See what the senior can do. Swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 2-2. Be a big strikeout here if Beatty can get him. Beatty delivers. Swing and a miss. That'll do it. First strike. Or first out of the inning. Big one with runners at third and second. See if he can do it again. That'll bring up Glenn Carlson, another senior, batting .263. Swing. Hit hard. And it's in the gap. Runners, 2-run score. And Carlson's in there for a stand-up double. 2-run score. That'll take the score to 2-0 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. One out. Carlson with the stand-up double clears the bases. Hartman, the starting pitcher, is going to step up and try to help his own cause here. His second time around. That's in there for a called strike. Carlson took that pitch and hit it on the screws right in between the center and the right fielder, Struck and Price. Another one hit out of play. 0-2 is the count here. Be a big strikeout if we can get one here. Beatty delivers. Hit hard again down the right field line. And in play, Struck falls down. And stand-up triple for Hartman. It's a heck of a way to help yourself out as a pitcher. Stand-up triple for Hartman is going to score Carlson, who is at second. Score now 3-0 in favor of the home team, Hinton Blackhawks. Ridgeview's got one out here. In there for a called strike. Spees is in the box here for the Blackhawks, the 8th grader. He is playing left. It's in the dirt for ball one. 1-1's the count. That's going to get away. Hartman charges, and the throw is not in time. Counts 2-1 against Spees. Blackhawks finally able to break the 0-0 tie, putting 4 up here in the bottom of the third. Ridgeview's got one out. Beatty delivers. That's going to be a called strike to even up the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs here for the Raptors. Beatty's gotten a couple Ks here in the bottom of the third to help out Ridgeview. Caden Barrett is going to step in, the sophomore shortstop. Curveball misses. That's going to be ball number 4. 4 straight balls there for Beatties. That's going to put Barrett on first. 2 outs for the Raptors here. Brogan Lake's going to step in. Swing fouled off. That'll be strike number 1 against Brogan Lake. Raptors got 1 out, or 2 outs here, trying to get out of this one. Get the bat in their hands again, see if they can answer these 4 runs put up by the Hinton Blackhawks here on their home field. Curveball misses high. Evens the count at 1-1. Swing popped up over to third base. Owen Worthen snags it over at third, and that'll do it here for the bottom of the third. Hinton Blackhawks do some damage here in the third, scoring 4 runs on some really, really timely hits into some really, really good spots. Tough to handle for the Raptors. We'll be right back here to start off the 4th. This is Matt Nobles and Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Rooted Boutique, a contemporary women's and men's clothing store with 2 locations in Northwest Iowa, Holstein and downtown Sioux City. When you walk through our Rooted doors, it's all about you. Browse our collection of women's styles from cut-from-the-cloth denim, Dolce Vita, and Steve Madden footwear. Find a unique dress for your next event or a business casual look for work. Shop menswear from 7 Diamonds, Liverpool, and Mizzen and Maine, and be dazzled by our exclusive stone and druzy jewelry line. Visit one of our Rooted stores and experience our lounge-style dressing rooms and personal styling services, or visit us online at shoprootedinstyle.com.
To clearing up dark skin spots and acne and softening fine lines and wrinkles is Sioux Valley Family Health, now offering med spa services including Botox Dysport, fillers, microdermabrasion, chemical peels, and hydrofacials. Sioux Valley Family Health, where your family is our family.
Senior Cale Mertu is going to step in for his second trip. Curveball, big bender is going to miss for ball number 1, just a little high. Fastball is going to miss low. 2-0s to count here against Mertu, the senior. Not wanting to call it quits yet. Big bender outside. 3-0 count. Mertu's seen 3 pitches, 2 of them curveballs. Fastball going to miss low. That'll put Mertu on first. Good start here for the Raptors. See if they can get something going here. That'll bring up Gavin Voss, the sophomore left fielder. Foul back. Strike 1 against Voss. Standing in the on-deck circle for the Raptors is Caden Beatty, the starting pitcher. Big bender, and couldn't check his swing. Called strike. 0-2 against Gavin Voss. That's going to hit Gavin Voss, put him on. 2 batters. Caden Beatty's going to step in here, the senior pitcher. And Owen Worthen in the on-deck circle. Two batters, 2 runners on here for the Raptors, looking to get back in this one, down 4-0 after the Blackhawks kind of went off there in the bottom of the 3rd. Big bender, going to miss outside. Fastball's low. 2-0. First baseman's playing way up here. See if Beatty can maybe take that outside pitch, just poke it over his head. Right up the middle for a line drive. Cale Mertu rounds third base. He's going to score. Oh, never mind. Third base coach held him up, Jeremy Lambert. And that'll load the bases here with no outs for the Raptors. Nice piece of hitting by Beatty. Line drive up the gut. It's going to bring up Owen Worthen, who had a double in the 2nd inning for the Raptors. Hinton Blackhawks coach is going to have a little discussion at the mound. Bases loaded here, no outs. Going to bring up Owen Worthen, who's a freshman. First time he faced Hartman, he had a stand-up double. Hit it dead center. Center fielder might have lost it in the sun. Sun's kind of at a bad spot right now for some of these guys looking up into it. Bases loaded here. Ridgeview's trying to get a couple runs across the plate here to get back into this one. Worthen, a freshman. Third baseman. Big Bender in there for a called strike. Hartman throws a lot of curveballs. Ridgeview trying to sit on one. Fastball inside, just misses. 1-1's the count here against Worthen. Big Bender is going to miss high. 2-1's the count. Hartman. Swing and a miss by Worthen. Evens the count up at 2-2. Owen, you're probably going to see a curveball here. Shorten up, buddy. Big Bender misses high. Full count. Full count, bases loaded, no outs here for the Raptors. That ball hits Worthen. Worthen's going to wear it, and that's going to bring a run across. Bases loaded still, no outs. It's going to bring up Lucas Heilman, the freshman. He's a DH for the second baseman, Ethan Mason. Swing and a miss by Heilman. Fouled back, 0-2. Plunked the catcher right on the face mask. Just needs a minute. Hartman with an 0-2 count here on Heilman. No outs, bases loaded for the Raptors. Trying to get something on the ground here. Big Bender, nice job by Heilman to fight that one off. Noah Struck, the starting right fielder, is in the on-deck circle. I think Raptors got top of the lineup. Hartman delivers. Big Bender is high for ball number 1. 1-2 is the count. Fouled back. Nice at bat by Heilman. Lucas Heilman, 1-2 count, no outs, bases loaded. Hartman delivers, Big Bender. Heilman sits on it, fly ball. Left fielder misread, read it. Voss is going to score. And they hold him up. Bases loaded still, no outs. Nice at bat by Lucas Heilman. Just put it in the air. The left fielder really struggling with the sun. It's just at a terrible spot right now for guys to see the ball. Looks like a pitching change is going to be made here. Hartman's going to take a seat. We'll be right back and let you know who's coming into pitch here for the Blackhawks. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports. Adam Henderson State Farm Insurance and Financial Service in Holstein brings the big company pricing and protection from State Farm to a local agency where guys like Adam, Jeremy, and myself, Matt, are here to help you when you need it most. Coverage for your home, auto, life, and farm ranch. We understand your needs because we live here too. Please stop by or call and get a no obligation quote today from us at Adam Henderson State Farm in Holstein to see your potential savings. As we continue to be like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
For any reason, for every season, we have what you need at Stevenson Hardware in Holstein. We may be a small family-owned hardware store, but we listen to our customers and stock what you need. Tools to build your dreams and Valspar paint to give them life. Grills and gardening supplies to make your summers nice. Mowers to snowblowers, hardware to plumbing, electrical to agricultural, school supplies to household cleaners. We have it or we'll get it. Expect more from our family-owned hardware store. Stevenson Hardware on Main in Holstein.
Hey everybody, I'm sorry about the internet connection. I might try to tap into the Hinton Wi-Fi here after this inning and see if that helps everything. I apologize. Who's pitching now? Bo Cook's going to step in for the Blackhawks here. Bases loaded, no outs. Noah struck at the plate. That's fouled straight back for strike number one. Big Bender's in there for a strike. That was a nasty pitch. Whew. 0-2's the count here against Struck. Another Bender outside. Ball one. 1-2's the count. That's going to miss inside. 2-2's the count, evened up. No outs. Hartman goes to catcher. Big Bender swing and a miss there for out number one for the Blackhawks. It's going to bring up top of the order here, Trayson Price, the starting center fielder. Big Bender. What a nasty pitch. Trayson Price here, bases loaded, one out now. Just gets a piece of it over to third base. Play at home is in time to get Beatty. That'll be 2 outs. Bases loaded, and that'll bring out Blake Mertu, the shortstop. Big Bender's going to miss inside, ball number 1. Score 4-2 here. Raptors looking to do more damage with 2 outs. Cook, nasty curveball in there for a strike. 2 pitches, 2 curveballs to Mertu. That one's high and inside for ball number 2. 2-1 now. Big Bender inside. Ball number 3. 3-1 the count to Mertu. Hitters count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Down 2 runs. Curveball in there for a strike. That's going to bring the count to full. Full count. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Cook delivers. Bender fouled off. Mertu hangs. Pitch is going to miss inside. That's going to walk in a run. It's going to bring up Kinnick Jensen, the starting catcher. Cook on the bump. Delivers. Check swing for strike number 1. Another Bender hit hard. Third baseman fields it clean. Over to first is in time. That'll do it for the top of the 4th, taking us to the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs scored by Ridgeview to take this game to 4-3. I'm going to take a break here, try to figure out this internet connection. I'll be right back. Welcome back here. Sorry, that was a failed attempt. So we'll just stick with what we got. No outs here. Runner on second for the Hinton Blackhawks. The number 9 hole hitter, DeGroat, steps in here. Bunt try, fouled back. Couple bunt tries. We're fouled off. I think the count is 1-2. Beatty's still on the bump for the Raptors. Just misses inside. Kinnick Jensen tried to frame that for a while. 2-2 is the count. against DeGroat. Beatty, that's going to be ball 4, excuse me. Runners on first and second. Murtu, looks like Beatty's going to take a seat. Trayson Price is going to enter from center. And Gavin Voss is going to move over to center field. Caden Beatty will go out to left. We'll go ahead and take a break while Trayson warms up. We'll be right back here to Dedeker Baseball Field in Hinton. Score 3-4 in favor of the home team, Blackhawks. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports.
For any reason, for every season, we have what you need at Stevenson Hardware in Holstein. We may be a small family-owned hardware store, but we listen to our customers and stock what you need. Tools to build your dreams and Valspar paint to give them life. Grills and gardening supplies to make your summers nice. Mowers to snowblowers, hardware to plumbing, electrical to agricultural, school supplies to household cleaners. We have it or we'll get it. Expect more from our family-owned hardware store. Stevenson Hardware on Main in Holstein.
At Whitmer Spine and Sports Chiropractic, they take an individualized approach to treatment.
In my practice, I've been coming across a lot of sports injuries. One treatment approach that I have had tremendous success with is laser therapy. The laser focuses light energy into the injured area, increasing blood flow and speeding the healing process. Laser therapy has been very beneficial in treating ankle sprains, knee sprains, and other common sports injuries. If a sports injury has sidelined you, give us a call at Whitmer Spine and Sports Chiropractic in Holstein to see if laser therapy is right for you.
Trayson Price into pitch here. Runners on first and second. Squares for strike number 1. Against number 9, Bo Cook, the now starting pitcher for the Blackhawks. Trayson steps off, checks the runner at 2. No outs here for the Raptors. Trying to get out of the jam. Squares to bunt. Missed for strike number 2. 0-2's the count here against Cook. Blackhawks looking to move the runners here. See if Cook tries to square again or if it's swing away time. Little chopper. Shortstop over to third. In time to get the force. Nice play there by Blake Murtu for out number 1. Just outside for ball 1. Carter Worden is in the box now. The 2-hole hitter. Looks really good. Kennett couldn't get the call there. Tried to frame it. 2-0's the count here against Worden. That's in the dirt outside. 3-0 now. Come on, Trayson. That's in there for strike 1. 3-1 the count here to Worden. 2 seniors battling it out to try to play another game. That's going to miss outside. That's going to load up the bases with 1 out. Glenn Carlson had a double last time up. He's a DH. That's in there for called strike one. Price switches to the windup. Hit to the right fielder. And right fielder can't track it. Carlson's got another stand-up double. That's going to score 2. Throw home is not in time, and Carlson's going to run all the way to third. It's going to score 3. Kind of started throwing the ball over the yard there, and can't make those mistakes in games like this. Teams will make you pay. 1 out, runner on third here after Carlson hits it over the right fielder's head. It's in there for a called strike. It's going to get away from the catcher. Runner's going to advance from third in there. It's going to be another run here for Hinton. 8-3. 1 out. On the pass ball. It's going to be low. 3-1's a count here. This is Hartman. He started the game at pitcher. He's now at catcher. Hit up the middle to Murtu. Murtu over to first is in time for out number 2. Bottom of the 4th here. 2 outs. Raptors trying to get out of the bottom of the 4th here. Couple of rough back-to-back innings here after they fought back to get into this. It's going to bring up Spees. Swing and a miss. High for ball number 1. It's going to even the count up. High and inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Evens a count up at 2-2 here. Raptors got 2 outs. Trace and Price trying to pitch out of this jam here. It's going to miss low. Full count. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. That'll do it here for the 4th inning. Blackhawks put up another 4 runs to take it to 8-3 in favor of the home team Blackhawks. I'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. This is Matt Nobles and Fuller Digital Solutions.
Second down. Try it. I think you really like it. I tried it, and so here I am 17 years later. I love it.
Top of the fifth here, going to bring up Cale Murtu, the senior first baseman. His third time up around. First time seeing Bo Cook. Ridgeview put themselves in a little bit of a hole here. Got to fight their way out of it. Curveball in there for strike number 1. Another curveball. Bounces off the dirt. 1-1 is the count. It's going to miss high and inside. 2-1's the count here against Murtu. Gavin Boss sits in the on-deck circle. Bender low and inside. 3-1's the count here. Murtu, a senior, doesn't want to go home yet. That one's in there for a called strike. Taking the count to full. Another one. I tell you what, take some cojones to throw a full count curveball. Murtu sits on one, and center fielder runs it down for out number 1. Gavin Boss is going to step in here. One's high for ball number 1. Caden Beatty next up for the Raptors. Curveball misses low and in outside. 2-0. Swing and a miss by Voss. 1-2. Or 2-1's the count. Swing and a miss. 2-2's the count. And foul back to hang in there. 2-2's the count. Big Bender, low and outside, full count. Gavin Boss, chopper over to third baseman. Across the diamond is in time for out number 2. Going to bring up Caden Beatty. He was the starting pitcher for the Raptors, has now moved to left field. He had a line drive up the middle last at bat. That's in there for strike 1. Another curveball. I haven't been to enough Ridgeview games this year to know, but I would venture to guess that the Blackhawks scouted him out, and it must be all curveball all the time. Hit over to short. Caden Beatty runs it out as the throw over to first is a little short-armed. Dropped by the first baseman. That'll put Beatty on. Next up, Owen Worthen. Curveball. Outside in the dirt. Ball number 1. delivers to Worthen. Fastball in there for strike. If I was Worthen, I probably would have swung at that pitch because I don't know if you're going to see another fastball. Curveball inside. Takes the count to 2-1. Lucas Heilman stands in the on-deck circle. Ridgeview's got 2 outs. Caden Beatty over there at first. Throw over to first is not in time. Worthen, 2-1's a count. Cook delivers. Little sawed-off chopper. And left fielder retires Worthen. That'll do it here for the top of the 5th. We'll be right back.
Boy. There's 2 things we can control every morning when we wake up. All right, those 2 things don't take any athletic ability. It's attitude and effort. Let's get started here. Let's go. Let's have a day.
Cook what you want, when you want it, with a new Maytag range. Make crispy favorites using air-fried, delicious baked goods with the help of convection, and tasty broiled vegetables and meats all right in the oven. Cleanup is easy with the included dishwasher-safe air-fry basket and self-cleaning oven. Visit Jim's TV and Appliance to see Maytag gas and electric ranges with the air fry feature. Jim's TV and Appliance in Odebolt, serving the area for more than 65 years.
Welcome back here to Hinton, Iowa. Dedeker baseball field. Bottom of the 5th coming up here. Raptors trying to keep the Hinton Blackhawks scoreless here, down 8-3. First pitch called strike for Trayson Price. Curveball misses outside, ball number 1. Low and outside. 2-1's the count here. Called strike. Full count. Popped up to center field. Gavin Voss has got a beat on it. Ball keeps floating and chases it down for out number 1. That ball was hit on the screws, just kept floating. Ball number 1, high. Brogan Lake steps in. Ball 2 low and outside. 2-0's the count for Trayson Price, the senior pitcher. Called strike inside corner. 2-1's the count. 1 out for the Raptors in the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to hit Brogan Lake on the helmet. All right, runner on first here. Going to bring up Carter Allen, the senior. I think he's been on base every time. It's in there for a called strike. Lost the handle on that curveball, and runner advances to second after the wild pitch. Ball in the dirt. Throw down. Gets away. Runner stays at third. Trayson Price is in the windup here. Count is full. Fly ball. Hit to center field. Gavin Voss catches it. Throw in. Tag. And runner scores easily from third. Hinton puts one more up. Two outs here for the Raptors in the bottom of the fifth. DeGroat, the 9-hole hitter, up for the Blackhawks. Fouled back for strike one. Fouled back for strike two. 0-2's the count here. 9-3 is the score in favor of that home team Hinton Blackhawks. High and inside for ball one. Count 1-2 against DeGroot. Low in the dirt for ball number two. 2-2. Count evened up. Price delivers inside. That's going to take the count to full. Fouled off down the third baseline. Count remains full, 2 outs. Strike three called. That'll do it for the bottom of the fifth. I'm going to try to mess with the internet again. I'll be right back. Lucas Heilman in the box here for the Raptors in the Top of the 6th, down 9-3. Big curveball down the third baseline, foul. See if I can get the count here. After another failed internet attempt, I apologize. Oh. I believe that was a hit by pitch. Heilman down to first. It's either hit by a pitch or a walk. Noah Struck's going to step in the box here for the Raptors. Need to do some damage here in these last couple innings to get back in this one, down 6. No outs here, runner on first. Cook remains on the bump for the Blackhawks. Curveball misses it outside for ball number 1. Second baseman runs over to retire Struck. Heilman moves over to second. 1 out now here for the Raptors. Top of the lineup, Trayson Price, the pitcher, is going to step in. Hit over the shortstop. Trayson Price runs it out. Heilman over to third. Runners at the corners for the Raptors. Going to bring up Blake Mertu. Big Bender swung and fouled off by Mertu. I don't know how many times tonight I've said Big Bender. Seems like a lot. Cook checks the runner at first. See if Mertu can find a hole here. High, ball 1. Evens the count up at 1-1. Ridgeview needs a hard line drive somewhere, get these runners moving. Another one high and inside. 2-1's the count against Blake Mertu. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Ridgeview down 6. Mertu sits on 1. Popped up to the second baseman. Checks the runner at first. Out number 2 for the Raptors. Or for the Blackhawks, excuse me. 2 down now. Runners at the corners. Brings up Kinnick Jensen. Two outs here. Cook to Kinnick Jensen. High for ball one. Nice hit there by Kinnick Jensen. Hard line drive right back at the pitcher. Single is going to score Lucas Heilman. Taking the score to 9-4. Runners at first and second. It's going to bring up the senior Cale Mertu, the first baseman. See if Cale can get a hold of one here. Cook. Swing and a miss by Mertu. Curveball in there for strike number 2. 0-2 for Cook against Mertu, the senior. Doesn't want this baseball season to end here. Trying to do something. Curveball. Popped up. Might be trouble, and it's dropping. Runners are moving. Kinnick Jensen's going to round third. He's going to go. Mertu in there with a double is going to score 2. And this game is getting a little interesting. 9-6 now. Going to bring up Gavin Voss. In there, strike call. One and one's the count to Voss. Fly ball hit short right. That's going to end the inning here. 6-9, or 9-6 in favor of the home team, Hinton Blackhawks. That's going to take us to the bottom of the 6th. I'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Raptor Sports.
Ignorance Stossman, your local Grinnell Mutual Member Insurance Company, understands the value of teamwork. That's why we are looking forward to the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes on our baseball and softball teams. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork, trust in tomorrow. Contact me, Lauren, or Dave at Agnew & Stossman Insurance Agency today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 15 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Hinton, Iowa. Dedeker Baseball Field, Class 2A, Sub-State 8. Matchup here between Hinton Blackhawks, the home team, and the Ridgeview Raptors. Trayson Price is going to exit at pitcher, go to center field. Looks like Blake Mertu, the starting shortstop, is going to come in to finish this one off for the Raptors. Caden Beatty moves to short, and Gavin Voss moves back to left. Otherwise, everybody else looks to be in the same spot. Cale Mertu's at first, Ethan Mason at second, Owen Worthen at third, Kinnick Jensen at short, or at catcher. Noah Struck out in right. Bo Cook, the pitcher, is going to step in to try to help his own cause here. Low for ball one for Murtu. Fouled off. Fair ball. And what do we got? I looked up and that looked like it was going to go foul, but then all of a sudden it was sitting in fair play. Kennick Jensen grabs that, and it is going to be a called out. That was weird. Ball had weird spin on it. Carter Warden's going to step in. He's the two-hole batter for the Hinton Blackhawks here. One down here for the Raptors. Nice pitch there for strike number one. Nice job by Blake Murtu to start on top here. Big Bender's going to miss high. 1-1's count evened up. Swing and a miss for strike number two. 1-2's the count. One down for the Raptors. Trying to get the bats in their hands again, see if they can do some damage in the top of the seventh and try to even this one up. Oh! Curveball. Looks really good. Doesn't get the call. 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike number three. 2 outs here for the Raptors. It's going to bring up Glenn Carlson, who's done some damage at the plate tonight. I think he's got 2 doubles. He's the DH. Curveball misses for ball number one. Time called. Nice pitch there for a called strike. Outside corner. Paints it. Evens the count up at 1-1. 2 outs here for the Raptors. Curveball in there for a called strike. 1-2 is the count. Blake Murtu doing some work from the mound right now. Trying to get Glenn Carlson out, who's been a tough out tonight. Curveball is going to be hit through the hole, and Carlson's going to reach again. Carlson having a heck of a night from the plate. 2 outs remain for the Raptors. Hartman, who started the game at pitcher for the Blackhawks, is going to step to the plate. Hartman having a nice night from the plate as well. Checks the runner over at first. Not in time. Hartman way out in front for strike number one. Murtu delivers. Curveball. Kennick Jensen throw down to second. Flies into center. And Carlson's in. Steals the bag. Moves over to second. Ball just sailed. There was a pitch out called even. Ball just sailed on Kennick. Runner moves. Still got 2 outs here. Hartman at the plate. Foul back. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count against Hartman. Murtu delivers. Curveball high and inside. 2-2 is the count, evened up. Murtu delivers. Curveball over to Owen Worthen at third. Snatches it up. Throw across the diamond. Murtu can't handle it. Carlson rounds third. Hartman all the way to second. Play at the plate is not in time. And the Blackhawks add another run. Hartman around to second. Looks like we got a pinch runner, number 6 for Cameron Turner is going to enter to pinch run for Hartman. Spees is going to step into the box. Raptors still got 2 outs. Called strike. Fouled back. 0-2's the count against Spees. Curveball outside. Just misses. Taking the count to 1-2. Curveballs misses just high. 2-2's the count now. Raptors still got 2 outs here. Runner on second. Full count. Foul back. Count remains full against Spees. And he's going to miss outside. It's going to put Spees on first base. Raptors still got 2 outs. Caden Barrett is going to step in the shortstop for the Blackhawks. Runners at first and second. High and inside for ball number 1. Winner of this matchup faces the winner of Underwood and Cherokee at location to be determined. And little bloop single over the shortstop's head is going to score a run. And that's going to put another one on the board here for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks really gotten hot. Scored 4 runs in the third, 4 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 2 here in the sixth. And that's kind of been the deal here. Broden Lake's going to step in. Runners at first and second again. Raptors still have 2 outs. Blackhawks did a lot of damage here with 2 outs. Started the inning 9-6. 3 runs kind of look like could do something here. Now it's back to 5. 1-1's the count. Ball gets away from Jensen. Runners are going to move. 2-1's the count here against Lake. Fouled back. 2-2's the count. Underwood's the number 1 seed. They got a 20-3 record. Playing Cherokee. Nice job by Kenick Jensen getting in front of that ball, knocking it down. Count's now full against Lake. Raptors really need to get out of this one here. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it for inning number 6. Raptors gotta score 5 runs here in the top of the 7th for this to continue. We'll see what happens here. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. This is Matt Nobles and Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
Come on back to the Backdraft in Holstein. They have enjoyed and will continue serving you the finest in Backdraft to go. But you deserve a night out, a night away from home, no dishes after your meal, and a family-friendly social atmosphere. Sometimes getting out of the house is just better. And it's always better with the Backdraft menu. Pizzas, burgers, prime rib. Time to come on back to the Backdraft in downtown Holstein and extinguish your hunger.
I'm Darren from Holstein Manufacturing and Holstein Fabrication. Our company was built upon making the best in residential and commercial grills, and we still do. But we have grown, added laser cutters, and expanded our services to offer fabricating and manufacturing of just about anything. We use only the best products. No shortcuts are taken, which means a better result for you. We'd love to help manufacture for you and your company. Please check us out online at holsteinmfg.com.
Caden Beatty, a little short chopper. Tough play for the pitcher. And Beatty's going to beat it out. Little short number. Tough play for the pitcher to come all the way in and get that. I think they're going to maybe see if that hit Beatty coming out of the box, but nothing called. Owen Worthen's going to step in, the starting third baseman. Beatty's going to reach. Bo Cook stays on the mound for the Blackhawks. In there for a called strike. Raptors need every run they can possibly get here to extend this ball game. Worthen hit super high. Third baseman's underneath it calling for it, and that'll be it for Worthen. One down here for the Blackhawks. Lucas Heilman's going to step into the box. And then Noah Struck. That's going to hit Heilman, and he will reach on a hit by pitch. Runners at first and second. Going to bring up Noah Struck, the right fielder. That'll guarantee that Trayson Price gets one more at bat, barring a double play. Noah Struck way out in front for strike one. So I shouldn't say it's a guarantee. Really nice curveball there for strike number two. 0-2 is the count against Noah Struck. Bo Cook done a really nice job in relief. Whew. Pretty close there by Cook. Didn't get the call. 1-2 is the count here. inside. Evens the count up at 2-2. Shorten up, Noah. Put something in play. Bender didn't get the call. Full count now against Struck. One out here for the Blackhawks. And gets caught looking. Fastball right down Main Street. And that'll be out number 2 for the Raptors. Trayson Price is going to step into the box, the senior. Throw down to second. Not in time by Cook. Trayson Price, the senior, doesn't want his season to end here. See what he can do. Bender high, misses 1-0. High and inside for ball number 2. 2-0 is the count here. Trayson. Long fly ball is going to drop. Caden Beatty rounds third. He's going to score. And Price is going to reach on the bloop. Blake Murtu is going to step in. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Blake Murtu, the starting shortstop, steps in. It's called strike. Inside corner. Raptors need 4 more runs to extend this game. Curveball. Way out in front for a called strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count against Blake Murtu here. I would venture to guess he's going to see another one. Little nubber off the end. Play at short. Over to second is in time to get the force, and that'll do it here in Hinton. Hinton wins this ball game 11-7 to advance. And Ridgeview, unfortunately, will end their season here in Hinton with an overall record of 14-8. Appreciate all the dedication by the Ridgeview Raptor seniors, and good luck down the road. Good luck to the Hinton Blackhawks as they advance to the next round. July 8th. I mentioned it earlier, they play the winner of Underwood and Cherokee at a site to be determined at this point. So go on Bound if you want to see kind of the results of tonight's other action around the state and to see where the next ball games will be played. But I just want to give a shout out to our Ridgeview baseball team. Heck of a season. I think we had 3 seniors, Cale Murtu, Trayson Price, and Caden Beatty. Just want to say thank you. Appreciate all the hard work that they put in through the years for our high school sports, and wish them the best of luck going forward. With that being said, Ridgeview's going to fall short here tonight in Hinton, 11-7. Just had some tough innings where they gave up some runs and they strung them together, and that was it. That kind of did her over. So, with that being said, that brings an end to another baseball season. I have not heard how our softball team did. They were playing over at Maple Valley Anthony tonight. Hopefully they picked up a win and keep her rolling, but I'm not sure how that ended up. So with that being said, I'm going to call it quits from Hinton. This is Matt Nobles and Fuller Digital Solutions, and I will see you guys come football season. Have a great summer, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.